I want to make a beat from some items that are just lying around the house. Not house music, but a beat from household items. I knew this would be a challenge, and already I'm running into some questions pretty early on, like which items should I use and what am I doing with my life? Thankfully, my fiancée Nicole had an answer to one of those questions, and she helped me pick out these 7 items. An old book from music school, a shakeable marker, Febreeze, whatever this is. What is this? What would you call this?
It's a broken scrunchie.
A broken scrunchie, an eyeglasses case, a tape measure, and finally a can opener. A wine opener. A can/wine opener. Oh, a bottle opener. A little man doing jumping jacks. We also found a wind-up monkey and a pin of me when I was in Little League, but we're not going to be using those today. I'm trying to figure out what's the fastest and cheapest way I can do this. Well, sure, I can just record all these things and then drop them on a grid and tactfully rearrange them until a beat emerges, but that takes too long. And I'm wondering if I can make something that's listenable without adding any effects or compressors, no reverb, no distortion, nothing, just the items. So what's the answer? You guessed it, granular synthesis. Let me show you how this works. First, I gotta record all these items. Here I'm trying to get nice, clean recordings, and I just Febreezed my mic. Shit, it's fine. With everything recorded, I'm gonna grab a MIDI instrument in Ableton and drop a Granulator 2 in there. Granulator is a free instrument plugin that acts as a shortcut to granular synthesis heaven. So I can just grab one of these sounds or samples, drop it into the plugin, and my MIDI keyboard will be mapped with all the samples across all the keys in all the different pitches. You might be asking, how is that sound getting a note? You're running a synth through that, right? No. So what's actually going on here? Understanding the nitty-gritty of how granular synthesis works technically varies from plugin to plugin, but to understand the basics, let's start by imagining an old-school tape player. If I take one of my sounds, say the Febreeze spray, and I load it into my tape player and play it at normal speeds, it sounds normal. If I play it slow, it sounds low pitch. And if I play it fast, it sounds high pitched. Granulator is taking my sample, then mapping it out at different speeds across my keyboard so that when I hit a low key, I get the slow and low version. And up here, I get the fast and high version and everything betwixt. But that's just the beginning. Granulator allows you to dissect the sound into microscopic pieces called grains. Each grain is a short fragment from the original sound, so we're not limited to simply playing them faster or slower. Instead, we can create a cloud of these grains, playing them in various pitches and rates based on the key that I press. This will allow me to extract hidden textures and harmonics, as I will demonstrate at the end when I'm trying to create a synth from a book flip. So now I can pull up 7 MIDI tracks, drop Granulator on all of them, then drop my individual samples, one for each unique instance of Granulator on each of my 7 tracks. Now, making a beat is just a question of trial and error, and I don't even need granular synthesis yet. I figured the closing of the book and the whoosh sound of the broken scrunchie worked well for the low end, so those two can combine to make my kick. Then eyeglasses case goes in there for the snare, and the marker shake to help establish a rhythm, with the bottle opener serving as like a hi-hat or a triangle. Then I add in the shot of Febreeze and the tape measure to give the rhythm more depth. Well, that's pretty good. But we want to lay down some chords to this beat, so for that I'll have to get a little bit more creative. I'm going to do another recording of the book, but this time I'm going to flip the pages, which will give us a wide dynamic range of sound to work with. Then I'll do the same as before and load that sample into Granulator on a bonus 8th track. And now we can actually start granular synthesizing. I'll simply adjust the grain to sequester just a very tiny portion of the sample. And now we have something that sounds like a synth to lay over it. And there you have it, a listenable beat made with zero effects, just custom instruments played in time using granular synthesis. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's cool.